Hi, welcome back. This here is a practice to strengthen your entire body. You might have this little guy printed off, and if you do, and you're looking at that and you are like seeing some of these things and you are questioning whether you're going to be able to do it or not, I am here to assure you you are. And this is going to challenge you. And so who's up for a challenge? And so let's begin, just as we always do, with simply allowing our breath to flow and getting into the pattern of our breath. So rest your eyes, come seated however you feel comfortable. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, allowing your ribs to expand all the way down to your pelvic floor. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay flowing with your breath as you get encouragement through God's Word. 2 Corinthians 10:3-5. For though we live in the body, we do not wage war in an unspiritual way, since the weapons of our warfare are not worldly, but are powerful through God for the demolition of strongholds. We demolish arguments and every high-minded thing that is raised up against the knowledge of God, taking every thought captive to obey Christ. What does that mean to you? We started out this video simply talking about how our minds might look at some of these poses as, maybe to some of you, you're thinking they're impossible, right? So I'm just here to say, give those thoughts captive. Take those thoughts captive and give them to the Lord. Any type of fear or disbelief that you have, let go. As you continue to breathe, bring yourself to tabletop. Dropping your belly towards the floor, pressing your sit bones up towards the ceiling, extending your gaze towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, press your back into the ceiling. Feels so good to stretch our spines. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now moving into our first pose, bring your right foot in between your hands. This can be enough for you today. It's up to you. When you're in a lunge, you want to make sure that your ankle is below your knee. And if you want to keep your foot, your back knee onto the ground, that is certainly fine. And you can extend towards your right, lifting your right hand up towards the sky, pressing your left hand into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. To move a little deeper, rotate your toes onto the floor and lift your left leg. Feel how that elongates your hips, gives you that stretch. Now bring your left hip in more equanimity with your right. You are strengthening your entire body as you twist. Exhale. Bring yourself around to the front and simply take a wide angle forward bend as you transition to the other side. Breathe. Hanging your head heavy towards the floor. Exhale, bringing your hands around your left foot. facing the opposite side of the room. Again, just as the last side, if you enjoy it more with your knee on the ground, that is perfectly fine. Or you can press your right knee up off the floor, pressing your right foot towards the back wall, left hand or right hand into the floor. Inhale, exhale your left hand towards the ceiling. Draw your right hip up, pressing your left foot into the ground. Feel how that opens your hips. Extend your glutes. Breathe. Exhale. Both hands back to the floor. Walk yourself back to center. Wide angle forward bend. Feels so good. We've just begun, so if you want to, take your hands and cup them, interlace your fingers together, and just place them at the base of your neck, resting your hands on your occipital bone, which is just that ridge right there at your skull. And just allow yourself to rest. Not adding any tension, just allow gravity to do its job. Breathe. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come up. Bring your feet about 6 inches towards each other. And then let's bend our knees. Press your hands into the tops of your thighs. Maybe go back and forth. Woo. Just feel the movement. Keeping your spine straight, roll your shoulders back. Feel how this engages all the muscles in your legs, pressing and gripping down with your toes. Isn't that neat? We were designed so amazingly. I love all this stuff. Now bring your hands to center, pressing your hands together, rolling your spine back toward, or rolling your spine. Don't roll your spine. Roll your shoulders back towards your spine. Inhale your arms overhead. Breathe. Keep it there. You're strengthening your entire body. Can you feel it? This feels so good. We're going to be so strong, you all. We're going to be like, hi-ya! Inhale. Exhale. Come on up. Bring your feet in a little bit farther than hips distance apart. And go ahead and squat. Bringing your elbows into your inner thigh. As you press your feet into the floor, your sit bones into the floor, take your right hand and press it into the ground. Taking your right elbow, pressing it into your leg, extend up with your left hand and twist. Keep breathing. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Extend your right hand overhead. People are just going to be like, wow, you're so strong. You're like, yep, that's right, I am. All right, maybe just kind of move a little bit. That can be a little bitey, right? It's like, woo! So now come to a lunge. I try to keep myself positioned in these little videos. It's like, oh, stay in the camera, Amy Jo. So now, go ahead and straighten your front leg, drawing your toes back towards your knees. You might want to block to keep your spine straight. As you stay and hold this, go ahead and move from lunge. Exhale, straight leg. Spill forward. Press up, come forward, bent knee. Exhale, straight leg, spill forward. One more time, lunge. Exhale, straight leg. Really spread those toes. Feel how that opens up your calf, all the back of your leg as you spread your toes. Exhale. Come to plank. Let's hold plank. We're strengthening our entire body, right? Hold. So good. Keep holding. Maybe press your toes into the floor. Press your fingertips into the floor and cup your hand. See how that engages different muscles throughout your body? Breathe. Keep drawing your hips level with your shoulders. Breathe. Exhale. Left foot to a lunge. You may have to grab your leg and go, come here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, draw back, flexing your foot towards your nose. That feels so good on the back of my leg. How are you feeling? Inhale, bend your knee, gaze forward. Feel that stretch in the front part of your right leg. Exhale, pull back. Maybe curl your neck, drawing your chin to your chest. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, exhale, draw back. Inhale, exhale, back to plank. Plank is something everybody just loves. Now we're going to draw our knees into our elbow. So inhale, we're going to do this for 10 counts, drawing our left knee to our left elbow. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. Draw your right hip up towards. Don't let yourself wag. Woo! Down dog. Good job. Breathe. If you find yourself needing to pause, take a break, rest, move blocks out of the way, you do you. What do they say? You do you, boo. Okay. Press back into plank. Inhale. 10 on the right. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. Draw those hips up. Exhale, down dog. Or child's pose. Child's pose might be fun. This pose just makes me just want to go to bed. It's like, ah. Are you ready for a challenge? Inhale yourself up. Come to standing. I think I'll stay standing sideways. Hey guys, this is challenging for me too. I gotta get a drink. So everybody, oh, I don't even know where my drink is. There's my drink. Go ahead and grab your drink. Never a bad thing to take a break and have some water, right? So, all right. Now to bring ourselves into connection with standing on one leg, all you want to do is simply bring your left foot or left knee into your hands. Intertwine your hands. If it is something that you are not feeling stable enough to stand here just on your right leg, grab the wall. Be close enough to a wall to just keep your balance. But you don't want to lean on the wall. Just simply enough to make you feel comfortable. And every once in a while, test yourself. As you are balancing, then straighten your left leg. Breathe. Press your right foot into the ground. Extend your shoulders back. Now, maybe move your hands out towards your left foot. Extend. Maybe even grab your left foot. Roll your shoulders back. Feel that elongation in your left leg. Oh, this is so good. I love this. Woo! And you're going to see me almost fall down. And if you almost fall down, just come back. Inhale, exhale. Whew. As you exhale, grab your wall, fall over. It's all good. And bring your knee back into your hands. Maybe bounce a little bit on your right leg. Bring some blood into that area. Exhale. Take and plant your left foot to the ground. When you plant your feet onto the ground, spread and lift your toes. Plant your toes spread onto the floor. It'll give you more stability. And simply draw your right foot, your right knee into your hands. I am less stable on my right, so you're going to see me be wobble girl on this side. And so simply find your balance. Take your gaze onto a spot on the wall, whatever that might be. Bend your left knee a little bit, pressing down with your left foot. Extend your right leg. This might be enough for you. It's okay. Draw in your core, roll your shoulders back, keeping your spine straight, feeling like there's a string pulling you from one angle to another, all the way up from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes, straightening you out. And then, on the exhale, walk. Like I said, this one's my harder side. Walk your hands down towards your feet, if you would like. Draw your shoulders back. Feel that elongation. I have to bend my left leg pretty heavily and bend my right leg a little bit too with this to just stay balanced. Whatever you have to do, it's okay. Keep your gaze on one thing. That helps your balance so much. If you find yourself wobbling, it's so much easier to find yourself back into focus if you keep your eye on one thing. Bring yourself back to center, knee into your hands. Exhale. Hands, or feet, not hands, feet back to the floor. Good job. So good. Now, figure four. I'll face you as I do figure four. Just as before, plant your feet onto the ground, bend your knees, and simply take your left ankle over your right knee. Inhale, exhale, squat a little deeper, almost like you're sitting down in a chair. You can grab your left leg. You can rest, just kind of like, hey, how you doing? Get a little Joey Tribbiani in here. Sit down a little deeper. This is so good for your piriformis muscle. I have personally suffered with back pain. If you suffer from back pain, this is one amazing practice that you can do to support your sciatic. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands back to your side. Right side. Plant your left foot, spread your toes, grip the floor with your left, bend your knee, cross your right foot over your left ankle, or over your left knee. I get so tongue-tied, y'all. Come spill forward, sit a little deeper. This is my tighter hip. I said my right, I'm left-handed, so my right is a little bit tight. Right is tight. Spill forward, extending your spine,
Shoot those sit bones back down. Oh, that feels so good. Another thing you can do is rub your foot. It's like hind foot. Love it a little bit. It's been doing a lot of work. You might get a little wobbly. It's fine. Now, inhale up. Take your right foot back to the floor. Now, for our last challenge. Here we go. Inhale, your arms overhead. Exhale, take and step your left foot back, almost like you're like a little dancer. And begin to spill forward as you press mostly into your right foot. Bend your right knee slightly, and then start feeling your left foot start to rise. Flex your left foot, point your toes down to the floor, and keep your gaze either towards the floor or towards the front wall. You can have your arms in front over your head, or you can have airplane arms. I'll fly away, oh glory, right? Just fly. Make equal balance between your left hip and your right hip. Now here again, if you still feel wobbly, grab a wall or come down on the floor. It's perfectly fine. Inhale, come up. Feel that? Ooh, burning our buns off. It's so good. Now, standing on your left foot, go back with your right leg. Inhale your arms overhead. Bend your left knee a little bit. Begin to spill forward. See how your upper body spilling forward begins to draw your right leg up in the air. Take your gaze down to the floor. Arms overhead. Balancing your right hip with your left. Flexing your right foot. Bringing your arms back to fly. That's so good. I wish y'all were here with me. We would just sing, sing, sing. I'll fly away when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. So fun. Inhale. Arms overhead. Exhale. You have just strengthened your entire body. This is a practice. Practice, key word. This is a practice that you can do every single day. So let's begin to cool down a little bit. Because I don't know about you, but my buns are burning a little bit. So let's begin to just simply, let's give our legs a massage. Maybe grab your behind, give your behind a rub, right? I always love to rub my dog's behind. They have such cute little behinds, and they're like, oh yeah, rub it, rub it. Bring some energy, and just shake it out. Maybe shake it out your arms. Shake it out, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. There you go. And let's just end maybe in a cross-legged pose. You can elevate yourself on a blanket or on a bolster if you'd like. And let's just end where we began. Resting your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. My prayer for you is that you will be strengthened. You will recognize how fearfully and wonderfully made your body was. You were designed to move, and your body is just shedding toxins every single day. Your health is being restored. Your thoughts are being sent and taken captive. We do not conform to the ways of this world, but we are already transformed by the renewing of our minds. As you go forth throughout the day, always remember, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is lovely, pure, admirable, if anything is praiseworthy or excellent, think upon those things. Have a great day.